So, last year, me and my brother Donovan ate the sourest candies in the world, of which this bad boy, the little blue raspberry, is the sourest candy in the world. And I had a bunch of leftovers, and I was like, what do I do with these? And then I figured it out. Bam! So I blended them up with some cream, and then whipped it and froze it into the sourest ice cream in the world. It's crazy how sour it is. But I'm pretty, like, this is a pretty good one. It's really crazy because, like, the candy, like, so it's made of, like, three kind of layers. Like, the outside has this really sour, the cumulative sourness of the popsicle is getting me right now. But, oh my gosh. So that, it was so sour. So the outside has like a sour coating, and then it's like just a normal like hard candy, and then inside has more sour coating. So there's actually quite a bit of sweetness to this if you like apportion it out. So in this, it's like very, very sour, and then you get kind of the sugar of the candy, and then you get the aftertaste of like the incredible acidic sourness. Very sour. So it's also very soft. Like, I think the acid kind of offsets some of the setting of the ice cream. So it's like wildly soft. So it's been a long time since I've eaten one of these. Let's see how sour this is. Okay. Okay, I think I can do it. It's not bad. It's like a hot pepper is spicy. All right, time to do a tour of my meal prep for the week. So this is a cepaille, which is traditionally a Quebecois kind of meat pie. And traditionally it would be like layers of different meat. So it'd be like pork and then chicken and then beef with various vegetables mixed in. Optionally, each layer would be separated by pastry. Now, I don't really like meat that much, so I made it more like a normal pot pie. But then didn't put the pastry on the bottom, so it's just a pastry top with like a meat veggie mixture underneath it. So it's not totally traditional, but I think it's a little healthier. Over here is the laharezo. So the laharezo is basically like a cabbage risotto almost. It's just got like a bunch of cabbage and you fry your rice up in it. It's pretty basic, but it's healthy. It's got a lot of cabbage in it. And then my friend Brittany recommended this dish called esfihia, which is like a little Brazilian cheese bread. So I made it with the potato bread and then put a mixture of cottage cheese and mozzarella in the middle. It is so tasty. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm trying not to eat all of them, but like they're so good. Also, an update on my Gatorade wine. It did not ferment at all. So Gatorade has a lot of preservatives in them that can prevent fermentation, like it's kind of a consumer protection thing. Now, I don't know why I used the powdered Gatorade and I was like, oh, this probably doesn't have the preservatives in it, which is like, that doesn't even make sense. That's on me. So I'm gonna have to remake it. Now there is a way, like if you take the Gatorade and then boil it, you can denature the preservatives and then ferment it afterwards, which is the way I think I'm gonna have to do it. Hey. I did so much today, but it was just like academic work. And it's like, academic work is not fun vlog work. Also those esfihas that I made yesterday, oh my gosh, there'd be like 400 of those. They're very good. The potato dough I think was a little too hardcore for them, but overall they were really good. I have to remake it. What I want to do, I think I've talked about this already, but I have this recipe for a vegan cheese made of sweet potato, and I feel like you put the vegan sweet potato cheese in the esfihia dough and have a vegan esfihia with like a potato dough and a sweet potato cheese. I think that'd be pretty crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna do some dishes and then go to the gym and then teach some jiu-jitsu and then probably do a little bit more weightlifting. Yeah. Gotta get my guns back. Look how tiny my arms are looking. That's, I'm gonna edit that out. All right, back in the gym. It's back and core today. Can't remember if I mentioned I was sitting on the couch while I was sick, and my back is so sore now. So this will be a test of my kinesiological knowledge today to make a back workout that is semi-tolerable. So I'm going to start with, I think, eccentric chin-ups, and then some crunch, side crunch, and bridging likely, I think. I really like how Sam Salik does his vlogging of his workouts, and I would like to do that. We'll see. There's usually a lot of people and a lot of kids, so it's not great to vlog, but we'll see. We'll see if I can vlog something here. I feel like I'm not here particularly early. There's no one here. It feels weird. Do I want that there? No, I want the box. Let's get a box. I ate a bunch of those sour candy popsicles right before coming here. So this workout's going to be fueled by sour energy. Oh, that didn't feel as bad as I thought it was going to. It's cold in here though. So I don't know if I've ever talked about crunches on the half ball kinesiologically, but they're very cool because the ball is moldable, of course. So it'll mold to any kind of segmental distribution and the way that your spine flexes. So it'll kind of offset some multifidi weakness in some of the stabilizers and make it easier for you to crunch, which is kind of neat. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off until I feel like turning it on again. That was such a good lift. It was the weights weren't heavy, but the physical stress is was significant, which is something I don't know if I've talked about on the vlog, but it's interesting because our physiology changes every day. So when we try to measure things externally with weights or times or distances, it doesn't measure the actual physiological load, which is why heart rate monitors are so dope. But I don't know. I just think that's kind of interesting because perceived exertion wise, just because I'm just coming off that flu and all kinds of stuff, and it was hard lift even though the weights weren't heavy. Oh my gosh, am I gonna eat more of those Esfias? I can never remember the name. The cheese buns. They're so good. Yeah, that was a good lift. I listened to so much metal. I've been kind of on a non-metal kick for a few weeks now. But I just got back into the metal today. It was nice. It was very pleasant.